As we enter 2025, one of the most significant astrological events awaits us: Venus retrograde, beginning on February 22nd. This celestial phenomenon occurs when Venus appears to move backward from our earthly perspective, creating a powerful period of reflection and reassessment in areas governed by this planet of love, beauty, and values. From an astronomical standpoint, Venus retrograde is an optical illusion caused by the relative positions of Earth and Venus in their orbits around the Sun. However, astrologically, this apparent backward motion carries deep significance. During this period, Venus invites us to review our relationships, reassess our values, and reconsider our approach to love and material matters. The 2025 Venus retrograde takes place during a particularly transformative year, as indicated by several major planetary shifts. This retrograde period occurs while Jupiter transitions through Gemini into Cancer, adding layers of emotional depth to our personal revelations. All 12 zodiac signs will experience this retrograde differently, each facing unique challenges and opportunities for growth. Join us as we explore how this celestial dance affects each sign, examining the specific areas of life that will require attention, the potential for growth, and the actions needed to navigate this transformative period successfully. From Pisces to Aquarius, every sign has a unique story to unfold during this Venus retrograde, and understanding these influences can help us make the most of this powerful astrological transit. Once you have finished seeing the influences of this Venus retrograde on your sun sign, ascendant, and moon, also see the tarot readings for February here on the channel to integrate the vision and better understand the outcome of the last days of this month for you. Before we start, remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Let's get started. For Pisces natives, Venus retrograde unfolds in their sector of spirituality and hidden matters, creating a profound period of inner reflection and spiritual reassessment. The timing coincides with Neptune entering Aries, making this an especially potent time for spiritual revelations. Points of attention include a tendency to lose themselves in fantasies about past relationships and possibly becoming too enmeshed in others' emotional experiences. Pisceans may find themselves revisiting spiritual practices or reconnecting with forgotten dreams. The potential for growth is exceptionally strong in developing a more grounded approach to spirituality and inner work. The planetary documents indicate that this period offers unique opportunities to strengthen their spiritual foundation while maintaining healthy boundaries. Pisceans might discover that their deepest insights come from revisiting past spiritual experiences with new wisdom, especially as Neptune shifts signs during this period. Key actions for Pisces include reviewing their meditation practices, reassessing their spiritual connections, and perhaps reconnecting with forgotten dreams or intuitive practices. It's also an excellent time to review their relationship with solitude and reconsider how they process emotional experiences. The documents suggest that paying attention to inner guidance during this time can lead to significant breakthroughs in spiritual development, particularly as Saturn makes significant aspects in early 2025. For Aries, Venus retrograde manifests in their sector of identity and personal initiatives, creating a significant period of self-reflection and reassessment. This timing is particularly powerful as Saturn also moves into their sign in May 2025. Points of attention include a tendency to rush into new beginnings without proper consideration and possibly becoming too focused on immediate results rather than long-term growth. The planetary documents indicate this is a crucial time for developing patience and wisdom. The potential for growth lies in developing a more measured approach to personal goals and self-expression. Aries natives might discover new ways of pursuing their desires that incorporate patience and wisdom. The planetary alignments suggest this is an excellent time for reviewing personal projects and reconsidering how they initiate new ventures, especially with Saturn's influence growing stronger throughout the year. Aries natives should focus on actions that help them balance enthusiasm with wisdom. This might include reviewing their personal goals, reassessing their approach to new beginnings, and examining any patterns in their leadership style. The documents indicate that this period can bring powerful insights about authentic self-expression and personal direction, particularly as they navigate the significant planetary shifts of 2025. Taurus experiences this Venus retrograde as a particularly significant event, as Venus rules their sign. With Uranus continuing its journey through their sign until July, Taurians face an important opportunity to revolutionize their entire approach to life. Points of attention include a tendency to resist necessary changes and possibly becoming too attached to familiar comfort zones, especially as Uranus prepares to change signs later in the year. The potential for growth is particularly strong in developing a more flexible relationship with change and stability. Taurians might discover new ways of finding security that embrace rather than resist transformation. The planetary configuration suggests this is an excellent time for reviewing their entire value system and reconsidering how they create stability in their lives, especially with their ruling planet Venus in retrograde. Key actions for Taurus include reviewing their relationship with change, reassessing their material needs, and examining how they balance tradition with innovation. This might also be a time to reconsider their approach to personal resources and comfort. The documents suggest that paying attention to value systems during this time can lead to significant breakthroughs in personal evolution and security, particularly as they prepare for Uranus's eventual movement into Gemini. For Gemini natives, Venus retrograde manifests in their sector of communication and local environment, creating a fascinating period of intellectual and social reassessment. The timing is particularly significant as Jupiter prepares to leave their sign during this period, adding an extra layer of completion to ongoing cycles. Points of attention include a tendency to overthink past conversations and relationships, particularly with siblings or neighbors. Geminis may find themselves revisiting old communication patterns or reconnecting with people from their past. The potential for growth is exceptional during this time, especially in developing more meaningful ways of expressing emotions and values. The planetary documents show that this period coincides with significant developments in their communication sector, offering opportunities to refine their message and develop deeper connections. Geminis might discover new ways of expressing themselves that combine both heart and mind. Key actions for Gemini include reviewing their social media presence, reassessing their daily communications, and perhaps even reconnecting with old friends or neighbors with whom they've lost touch. It's also an excellent time to review and revise any writing projects or to reconsider how they present themselves to others. The documents suggest that paying attention to the details of communication during this time can lead to significant breakthroughs in personal relationships. For Cancer, Venus retrograde occurs in their sector of resources and values, creating a profound period of financial and emotional reassessment. This timing is particularly significant as Jupiter prepares to enter their sign, suggesting a period of expansion following this introspective phase. Points of attention include a tendency to hold onto emotional or material possessions that no longer serve them and possible concerns about financial security. The potential for growth lies in developing a more mature relationship with both material and emotional resources. Cancerians might discover new ways of creating security that don't depend on external circumstances. The planetary alignment suggests this is an excellent time for reviewing investment strategies and reconsidering what truly brings them comfort and security. Cancer natives should focus on actions that help them distinguish between genuine needs and emotional attachments. This might include reviewing their budget, reassessing their relationship with material possessions, and examining any emotional patterns that affect their financial decisions. The documents indicate that this period can bring powerful insights about self-worth and value systems. Leo experiences this Venus retrograde in their sector of partnerships and relationships, creating a significant period of reassessment in all one-to-one connections. With the Sun's position during this time highlighting personal identity, Leos face an important balance between self-expression and compromise. Points of attention include a tendency to dramatize relationship issues and possibly overlooking partners' needs while focusing on personal desires. The potential for growth is particularly strong in developing more authentic and balanced relationships. Leos might discover new ways of maintaining their natural leadership while creating more equal partnerships. The planetary configuration suggests this is an excellent time for reviewing relationship patterns and reconsidering how they show up in close partnerships. Key actions for Leo include reviewing past relationship patterns, reassessing their approach to partnership, and examining how they balance giving and receiving in relationships. This might also be a time to reconsider business partnerships or close friendships. The document suggests that paying attention to relationship dynamics during this time can lead to significant improvements in all close connections. For Virgo natives, Venus retrograde manifests in their sector of work, health, and daily routines, creating a significant period of reassessment in these practical areas of life. The timing coincides with important aspects to their ruling planet Mercury, making this an especially potent time for analysis and refinement. Points of attention include a tendency to overanalyze past work situations and possibly becoming too critical of their own health and wellness practices. Virgos may find themselves revisiting old work projects or reconsidering their approach to self-care. The potential for growth is particularly strong in developing a more balanced approach to work and wellness. The planetary documents show that this period offers unique opportunities to refine their daily practices while maintaining a sense of grace and ease. Virgos might discover that some of their most effective routines come from integrating past experiences with new insights. Key actions for Virgo include reviewing their work-life balance, reassessing their health routines, and perhaps reconnecting with colleagues from past positions. It's also an excellent time to review their service to others and reconsider how they can make their daily life more harmonious. The documents suggest that paying attention to the details of daily life during this time can lead to significant improvements in overall well-being. For Libra, ruled by Venus itself, this retrograde occurs in their sector of creativity and self-expression, creating a profound period of artistic and romantic reassessment. This timing is particularly significant as it affects their ruling planet directly. Points of attention include a tendency to romanticize past creative or romantic endeavors and possible concerns about authentic self-expression. The potential for growth lies in developing a more mature relationship with their creative and romantic impulses. Librans might discover new ways of expressing themselves that feel more authentic and aligned with their true values. The planetary alignments suggest this is an excellent time for reviewing creative projects and reconsidering how they approach matters of the heart. Libra natives should focus on actions that help them distinguish between genuine creative inspiration and mere nostalgia. This might include reviewing past creative projects, reassessing their approach to romance, and examining any patterns in their romantic history. The documents indicate that this period can bring powerful insights about self-expression and creativity. Scorpio experiences this Venus retrograde in their sector of home and family, creating a significant period of reassessment in all matters related to their emotional foundation. With Pluto's influence during this time, Scorpios face an important opportunity to transform their relationship with home and family matters. Points of attention include a tendency to dig too deeply into family dynamics and possibly becoming overly focused on past emotional wounds. The potential for growth is particularly strong in developing a more balanced relationship with their emotional roots. Scorpios might discover new ways of creating emotional security while maintaining their natural intensity. The planetary configurations suggest this is an excellent time for reviewing family patterns and reconsidering how they create their sense of home. Key actions for Scorpio include reviewing their living situation, reassessing family relationships, and examining how they create emotional security. This might also be a time to reconsider home improvements or family traditions. The document suggests that paying attention to emotional foundations during this time can lead to significant breakthroughs in personal growth and family healing. For Sagittarius natives, Venus retrograde unfolds in their sector of communication and learning, creating an important period of reassessment in how they express their truth and absorb new information. With Jupiter's influence still strong, this timing suggests a deep review of their philosophical outlook and how they share their wisdom. Points of attention include a tendency to be overly optimistic about past learning experiences and possibly overlooking the subtler aspects of communication. The potential for growth is exceptionally strong in developing more nuanced ways of expressing their beliefs and values. The planetary documents indicate that this period offers unique opportunities to refine their message while maintaining their characteristic enthusiasm. Sagittarians might discover that their most profound insights come from revisiting past learning experiences with new eyes. Key actions for Sagittarius include reviewing their educational goals, reassessing their communication style, and perhaps reconnecting with old teachers or mentors. It's also an excellent time to review their writing or teaching methods and reconsider how they share their knowledge with others. The documents suggest that paying attention to the details of learning and communication during this time can lead to significant breakthroughs in personal philosophy. For Capricorn, Venus retrograde manifests in their sector of resources and values, creating a profound period of financial and material reassessment. This timing is particularly significant as it connects with Saturn's recent influences. Points of attention include a tendency to be overly rigid about financial matters and possibly becoming too focused on material security at the expense of emotional fulfillment. The potential for growth lies in developing a more balanced relationship with resources and values. Capricorns might discover new ways of creating abundance that align with their deeper values. The planetary alignment suggests this is an excellent time for reviewing investment strategies and reconsidering what truly brings them satisfaction. Capricorn natives should focus on actions that help them balance material and emotional wealth. This might include reviewing their financial plans, reassessing their relationship with resources, and examining any patterns in their approach to security. The documents indicate that this period can bring powerful insights about true value and worth. Aquarius experiences this Venus retrograde in their sector of identity and personal expression, creating a significant period of reassessment in how they present themselves to the world. With Uranus's continued influence, Aquarians face an important opportunity to revolutionize their self-image. Points of attention include a tendency to rebel against traditional values and possibly becoming too detached from emotional connections. The potential for growth is particularly strong in developing a more authentic way of expressing their uniqueness. Aquarians might discover new ways of being true to themselves while maintaining meaningful connections with others. The planetary configuration suggests this is an excellent time for reviewing personal goals and reconsidering how they embody their values. Key actions for Aquarius include reviewing their personal style, reassessing their approach to self-expression, and examining how they balance individuality with connection. This might also be a time to reconsider their physical appearance or personal brand. The documents suggest that paying attention to personal authenticity during this time can lead to significant breakthroughs in self-understanding and expression. As we conclude our exploration of Venus retrograde's influence across the zodiac in 2025, it's essential to understand how this transit weaves into the larger astrological tapestry of the year. The documents show that this retrograde period coincides with several significant planetary movements, creating a complex web of transformative energies that affect each sign uniquely. For February 2025, the tarot readings should be interpreted through the lens of Venus's preparatory shadow period. This time calls for reflection rather than action, particularly as Venus begins to slow down. The cards drawn during this period may highlight areas where review and reassessment are most needed, especially in matters of relationships and values. March 2025 brings the heart of the retrograde period, with Venus's backward motion fully engaged. During this time, the tarot readings should be understood as guides for inner work rather than external action. The cards may reveal deeper patterns and hidden truths that emerge during this retrospective period. What makes this Venus retrograde particularly significant is its timing within 2025's larger astrological story. As the documents indicate, we're experiencing this retrograde during a year of major planetary shifts, including Saturn's move into Aries and Uranus's preparation to enter Gemini. These transitions amplify the transformative potential of Venus's backward dance. The key to working with this Venus retrograde lies in understanding its purpose, not to disrupt our lives, but to help us realign with our authentic values and true heart's desires. Each sign's unique challenges and opportunities during this period contribute to a collective reassessment of how we relate to one another and what we truly value. As we move through this powerful transit, remember that retrograde periods are not times for fear, but for growth through reflection. The temporary apparent backward motion of Venus invites us all to pause, reflect, and realign before moving forward with greater clarity and purpose. This Venus retrograde of 2025 offers us all an opportunity to deepen our understanding of love, value, and relationship, each sign in its own unique way, but all contributing to our collective evolution and growth. Thank you for making it this far into our analysis of this Venus retrograde on February 22nd, 2025. If you're curious and wondering why we started our readings and analyses with the sign of Pisces, stay tuned here on the channel, because we'll soon release a video explaining why. Please tell us in the comments which part caught your attention the most. Hit the like button and share this video with someone you know who needs to hear this analysis today. And remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next video.